Hi, you are with Learned Prerana for another video to learn another set of correlative conjunctions. As suggested by their name, correlative conjunctions work in pairs to join phrases or words that carry equal importance within a sentence. In this video, let's get to know about no sooner than, scarcely, when, hardly, when, and barely, when. These conjunctions require the elements they join to be parallel. Parallel here means same part of speech, same tense, and same number. Let's start with no sooner than. We use the correlative conjunction no sooner than to introduce any two actions where no sooner introduces the first action and the second action introduced by than comes right after the first action. In simple, this shows any two actions that happened simultaneously in the past. For example, they had no sooner arrived at the station than the train left. They had no sooner arrived at the station than the train left. This sentence means they arrived at the station, immediately the train left. The two things happened simultaneously. The same sentence can also be written this way. No sooner had they arrived at the station than the train left. When no sooner is used in the front position, we invert the order of the auxiliary verb and the subject. This is common in more formal style of speaking and writing and also in literary styles. This is called inversion in English. Let's see one more example. No sooner had I switched on the TV than the power went off. No sooner had I switched on the TV than the power went off. This sentence means as soon as I switched on the TV, the power went off. The two actions happened simultaneously, one after the other. There is no real time difference between these two actions. Let's see another example. No sooner had I stepped out of my house than it started raining. What does it mean? I stepped out of my house. Immediately it started raining. Let's join two sentences using no sooner than. The structure is as shown. We know that there are two events here and we are supposed to combine those two now. So in the event 1, we use no sooner, had, subject and past participle form of the verb. And in the event 2, than, subject and past form of the verb. Let us combine the sentence now. I closed my eyes. Immediately I fell asleep. I closed my eyes. Immediately I fell asleep. Remember, we are supposed to use past participle form in the first part of the sentence. So, no sooner had I closed my eyes than I fell asleep. No sooner had I closed my eyes than I fell asleep. Here we have used no sooner had I is the subject here, closed past participle form of the verb, my eyes, than I fell. Fell is the past tense form of the verb, asleep. No sooner had I closed my eyes than I fell asleep. The second example. We heard the noise. We rushed to the spot. No sooner had we heard the noise than we rushed to the spot. No sooner had we heard the noise than we rushed to the spot. No sooner is used with the first event than is used with the second event. Let us see another example. The teacher entered the class. The students greeted her happy birthday. So in the same way, no sooner had the teacher entered the class. So here we have used no sooner, had plus past participle form of the verb. No sooner had the teacher entered the class than The students greeted her happy birthday. It's a simple one, right? Another one. We heard the good news. We started dancing. We heard the good news. We started dancing. No sooner had we heard the good news than we started dancing. No sooner had we heard the good news than we started dancing. Let me repeat the structure. No sooner had subject, past participle form of the verb, than subject, past form of the verb. Right? That's all about no sooner than. It is also possible to express the same idea using hardly when, scarcely when, and barely when. Let's see that now. The conjunctions hardly when, scarcely when, barely when can be used to denote the actions happened in the past simultaneously. Example, scarcely had I closed the door when the bell rang. Scarcely had I closed the door when the bell rang. What does this mean? I closed the door, someone rang the bell immediately. Right. As in no sooner than synthesis, here also we have event 1 and event 2. Here we add scarcely, hardly or barely to the event 1 and write it in past perfect tense, that is had plus past participle form of the verb. We add when to the event 2 and write it in simple past. See in the given example, scarcely had I closed the door, had plus past participle form of the verb. When the bell rang, rang is in simple past, right? The words hardly, scarcely and barely can also be placed in between the helping verb and the main verb. I had scarcely closed the door when the bell rang. Or, had I scarcely closed the door when the bell rang. Now let's learn to join sentences using hardly, scarcely and barely when. Example 1. The CEO entered the room, everyone got quiet. The CEO entered the room, everyone got quiet. So we are going to join these two sentences using scarcely when. See the first sentence, the CEO entered the room. Everyone got quiet. The two actions happened simultaneously. So this can be joined using this scarcely when. Scarcely had the CEO entered the room when everyone got quiet. You can see here had entered, had plus past participle form of the verb. And got quiet, got is in simple past. Scarcely had the CEO entered the room when everyone got quiet. Let's see the second example. The child saw his father. He came running to him. What does this mean? As soon as the child saw the father, the child came running to his father, right? So this can be joined using hardly. Hardly had the child seen his father when he came running to him. Let's see the third example. She finished eating. She felt hungry again. She finished eating. She felt hungry again. Barely had she finished eating when she felt hungry again. Barely had she finished eating when she felt hungry again. The last example. He said his decision. He left the room. What do these sentences mean? As soon as he said his decision, he left the room, right? Scarcely had he said his decision, he left the room. Scarcely had he said his decision, he left the room. So, let's conclude this way. No sooner than is equal to barely, scarcely, hardly, when. They all do the same function. Okay. So we will see one final example. We will join these two sentences using all the 4 correlative conjunctions we have learnt so far. It stopped raining. Immediately the children ran out. We are going to join these two sentences using all the 4 now. No sooner had it stopped raining than the children ran out. Barely had it stopped raining when the children ran out. Scarcely had it stopped raining when the children ran out. Hardly had it stopped raining when the children ran out. I hope you all got the structure right. Please follow the link in the description for the worksheet. Stay connected with Learn at Prerana for easy learning. Thank you.